Okay, thank you. I like to watch, and I've noticed that people working on software-intensive products often don't communicate well about the very requirements that they work on every day. So it seemed really important for me to help them find how to collaborate well. Now, successful products result when people form a product partnership. And these stakeholders come from basically three communities: the business, technology, and customer communities. And they need to collaborate well every day and communicate and make decisions about what to deliver. Discover, deliver, discover, deliver. The essence of Agile is being able to iterate between these two activities very, very quickly. In order to do that, the partners need to be able to converse well. They need to be able to have focused conversations that are very structured. Now, when these diverse stakeholders come together, they all have their diverse perspectives. So they can come up with many, many, many product options, but they can't deliver them all. They have to have a way to make decisions together about the options to select. How? Value is the expected return from each delivery. Value is not static. It changes with time. And each partner has their own perspective of value. Value is in the eyes of the beholder. So the partners need to share their respective value considerations and agree on a set of values. Now, the structured conversation incorporates value, and it's fast and efficient. The structured conversation has three parts. The first is the partners explore options. Ideally, they put the options on the wall. Next, what the partners do is use their shared understanding of their value considerations and slice, narrow, and thin down the options. Next, we have to think about the conversation. It's not over until the partners confirm their shared understanding of product needs. They confirm by specifying unambiguous acceptance criteria so that they verify the product is built correctly. And they specify measures to test that the product delivered its intended and anticipated value. Now, the partners use the 7 product dimensions to enhance their conversation, to have a holistic view of product needs. The 7 product dimensions incorporate functional and non-functional requirements. They use these 7 product dimensions to explore and evaluate options. Users interact with the product. So typically, we'll use user roles, descriptions, or personas, and because visual models really help, for this dimension, the partners will often use a user role map. Interfaces connect the product to people, devices, and things. So the partners will explore human-computer interfaces, data, messages, and perhaps physical products that go to and from the product. The partners will use visual models like wireframes and prototypes and context diagram to enhance their conversation. Actions are defined by the partners, listed typically using, depending on planning horizon, features, minimum marketable features, use cases, user stories. And here again, the conversation is enhanced with visual models, such as a story map, a process diagram, a value stream diagram, a swim lane model. Now, the product acts on, stores, and references data. So for this dimension, data domains or object or class models are helpful for their conversation. And because we need to talk about the domain terms in the same consistent manner, the partners will define a nice, lean glossary so they share those key domain terms. The product acts on and controls, influences, controls the business rules and policies, which come from regulations or they come from within the organization. So the partners will explore this option using decision tables, trees, or tests with input and output data. The environment also needs to be explored. We look at the technical platforms, the hardware, software, and standards. And if your product is a physical product, the partners are going to look at the location access, and composition of the product. Quality attributes. Yeah, those are really important for also equally exploring, and we'll explore operational quality attributes like security, usability, interoperability, and we'll explore the development quality attributes such as reusability or efficiency and testability. So the partners explore within and across all 7 dimensions, usually starting with a feature or a story. They'll evaluate and select a subset of options and assemble them. Then the partners confirm to verify and validate their selections. These 7 product dimensions are useful at any planning horizon, and they enhance the conversation by going deeper into the product options. So, the structured conversation really is a metaphor. And it's a metaphor for how we can cohesively and continually collaborate as partners. It's a creative and cohesive experience for the partners to use this conversation. It helps them as they learn from each other about product needs and make transparent decisions about what the product requirements really are going to be. People need powerful ways to communicate with each other. The whole is greater than the sum of its parts. I hope you too will find the structured conversation to be useful to help people collaborate as partners as they discover to deliver a valued product.
Thank you, Alan.